Yeah, but Drew Brees a GOAT. I think they're the second rated highest team on the game. The Saints. Yeah. If I was you, I would have kept their playbook, nigga. They got a decent playbook. They changed up the playbook a little bit. I use the team playbook because I want to see which one got the best playbook, because if to be real, I only run with the when I play like comp, I only play with the Pittsburgh playbook. That's why you should go to another playbook.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big. And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it? And he's taken down here by the Saints. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. 9 good yards here on the run, and now 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and they've creased.
Come on, man!
He goes down.
The play there. That's what they got to fucking fix. How you can motherfucking let your play develop. They don't give you
to go with the football led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
It was only one nigga.
As he sends this one
away. It was only one nigga. Oh, you got lucky.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Because I had 2 routes going there where you like to be sitting in the zone. That's why I did that.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of that first.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. A good pickup. They get 8, but it's 3rd down now.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it turning into a runner breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Fourth and inches.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They don't be letting you throw it. They let you get
sacked. The sack. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
That's how that shit did to me. Look, same way. Arms up up.
Right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his
that's the fucking,
because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Come on, man. Come on, Cook. I know you faster than that. You can hit that hole faster than that, boy.
Especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Check, 47. I'm here all day.
On 2nd down, Cook.
Ooh, if you wouldn't have came right there.
Push his way forward here for a good little gain.
This touchdown.
A.J. Klein on the tackle there.
And as one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns.
Oh, wow.
It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just
you got to push triangle
for almost no gain.
You got to push triangle.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33.
You got to do individual assignment, and then you got to go to, if you want linebackers,
when they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal, because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Oh, no. That was a pick. I know you saw me there. Oh, my God.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield
go behind
because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a 1st down.
A throw over the middle, take it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They'll put it in the hands of their playmaker again. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Stay disciplined, cuz.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
Oh, I feel so late. It's only 9. Oh, shit.
Ready? 95-56.
Come on. Here go my pick right here.
Toss play, Kamara.
You know, Barr the fastest linebacker.
They get 14 yards there at a 1st down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, A lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Running with Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Here we go, here we go. Back 55, back 55. Hey, easy.
Oh, we don't even know where he's going to.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head.
You saw me go out there on motherfucking Kamara. He's like, oh, I got the middle. No, you didn't.
For points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Oh, I should have juked.
Yeah, this will
that's on me.
Short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. Really a nice run.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Rush
coming, and he's taken down. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Hey, that nigga was beat, though. There wasn't nothing you could do about it. It was either pass interference or a fucking touchdown. That nigga was beat. He was beat.
But you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Check.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
1st down. Here's Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there.
No way.
2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. Man. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
They got a good playbook, bro.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check, 47.
3rd and long for Cousins. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
You call a timeout?
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It's 1st and goal after they... And he'll get in! Touchdown, Minnesota!
Yeah, he smashed. I was like, I'm glad he smashed, because I'm going outside.
The Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Oh, I missed that. I missed that.
I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
that nigga in his zone, sir.
No good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off.
Fair warning.
Get it done.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm gonna put him back in it, cuz. I'm gonna put him back in it.
Breeze now to throw. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And Thomas has it. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I'll just figure there's something wrong with the football.
Now, Breeze again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier
you saw that shit, how they...
Yeah. His time is now run out on this first half of action.
I could have took this to the house.
Halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They start the second half with Kamara. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Come on, bro.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
midfield.
You saw this right there. They were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. He gets it to Thomas. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That nigga got a couple of them up. Look, I'm just sticking the shit out there.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Set us up for his,
they tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You was supposed to be sacked. I hit stick.
About the 5.
Just gotta press fucking square. You saw I just ran right past you.
First down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And Kamara has it stripped.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
I hit the shit out of you.
Like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Ready? 95, 56. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got? Over. Give me something. Here we go. Jam, 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 jam.
Now they'll run. Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
You was supposed to fuck it. That was a fumble. I've been hitting that nigga all game, bro.
And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Lutz with the extra point, and that will get him one closer. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I need to open up the playbook now.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Oh, but the shit don't work for me, but it works for you.
Take over at the 21-yard line.
The shit don't work for me, but it works for you.
I'm guessing they were both just a little bit puzzled here. They had a lot of success on the ground this drive, but they went away from it here, and it'll wind up costing them. I know it's hard to really blame them. If you see defenses starting to stack the box, it's a good time to go to the air. But on the flip side, if you're having success, why not keep running it?
Check, 6 guys. Here we go, here we go. Alert 3. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
They'll try and get the running game going here.
We knocked old boy out the game?
Inside, but nothing there. Tackle made by Everson Griffin. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. 11. Hey, easy. Check right 54. Right 54. Go. Go.
Here's Breeze.
Thank you.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thomas, the intended target.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Come on,
what you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game,
It
into the
takes
future.
forever to hype the damn ball.
Right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And then that nigga, the center ain't hold his block right there because that right side was wide open.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it.
The center just would have fucking pushed the nigga in.
He was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
that was a
these
TD.
pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a
Pick
whole
your
lot
poison.
guy.
He is a
Which one you
well
gonna pick?
over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They go play action. Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25. First down, here's the run with Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Vikings on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Under 10, 10. Gun.
Another tote for the workhorse.
Come on, he ain't hold his block over there.
He'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He hit his first, this one from 38. Bailey's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Check out that
Excellent
pass.
question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
High chance to defeat one blocks. And disrupt pass catches. Oh, okay.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Oh, he did get that pick.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Bailey now for the extra point.
Oh, I missed that kick.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
I left points on that. I left points out there on the field,
so
bro.
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. From the 25 on second down. Breeze out of the backfield. That's complete to Camaro.
He should have fucking
He's able
fumbled.
to get out to the 32. Brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Hey, when I jump right there, they should say out of reach.
In your progressions, either throwing the touchdown,
it's crazy. It should say out of reach, cuz.
But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
A give. This is Camaro. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. To throw, it's Breeze. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Harrison Smith, and they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I played that motherfucker to precision, didn't I? I got you. That nigga was on that. 4. Let me see, pat my stats. So you know how many times you even got your ass whooped, huh? No, I wasn't talking shit. I'm just saying. So my number 1 team, the Panthers. My number 2 team is the fucking Rams. My number 3 team is the Vikings. You know what? Who they playing? Oh shit! Oh, they got that. Escape artist. Yeah, I got the. I sent you the invite. Yeah. That tall ass boy from Wyoming. What's his name? Fucking Allen. That nigga like 6'8". And you know I'm putting on all purple, like they look like us when we was in high school. Hey, you saw that shit that happened in motherfucking Philadelphia today? Philly? I think like 5 or 6 cops got hurt. They had a shootout over there. Everything's getting terrible now, bro. Several officers shot during standoff with armed suspects.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. There's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
All I know is the contract.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it.
No. Doing what? What the fuck? No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about what the fuck I just seen. That shit right there crazy. Cause you ain't gonna believe this shit. What the fuck? These niggas got some speedsters over here. Ooh, this nigga 6'4". Okay, you gonna move up to the number 3 spot. Come on, Andrews, you going right there. You know speed kills with me, nigga. Fuck that. Oh, that's that boy from South Carolina. Yeah. We got. Yeah, but nigga. Because you. Nigga. No, nigga. Flacco gone, cuz. The quarterback is a. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. This nigga gotta go. The quarterback is that. The quarterback is the old boy. Old buddy. Lamar. Yeah. What the fuck? Come on, man. No, Lamar Jackson, fool, not Johnson. Lamar Jackson. Yeah, he got drafted by the Ravens. Fool, what are you talking about? Nigga, cuz you know how fast that boy is? Nigga. Nigga, this quarterback is motherfucking 94 speed, nigga. I told you. I told you, dude from Wyoming.
And he will lose yardage and be back
to
the 24.
Yes. I like.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. And he finds Tyler Croft. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Oh, I like the defensive playbook already. I think I found my new playbook.
For when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going. The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. Have excellent hands that can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Let's see if this boy got an arm on him. Let's see. Hey, you know this nigga, his specialty is escape artist, right?
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there by Trent Murphy. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Forced out to his left. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson buying time to his left.
I threw it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I threw it.
The veteran Jerry
I threw
Hughes
I threw
the hammer in the backfield. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Yeah, on my watch. I found my defense.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle
That's the way to take on that.
You know what it's like at the start of the game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Nigga like Aaron Reed, nigga, I could take the whole field, nigga.
Now Allen throwing on second down.
Oh!
And that'll be incomplete.
Nigga, hey.
Good protection that time, and they
Nigga, I was
couldn't
supposed to
hook up
pick
on
that.
the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They got Benjamin, I thought. Or did they let him go?
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He sets to fire deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, no,
Well, I tell
nigga.
you, Brandon,
When you
this
got a
ball's
nigga like
intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is
Earl
so
back
far
there?
down the field, and there wasn't a big run back
That nigga like
associated with
Aaron
it,
Reed.
really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Seal that block, seal that block, seal that block. Come on, man. Y'all can't fucking seal the corner.
He goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
No, nigga ain't seal the fucking corner, bro. I saw it. Your man was on the inside. All he had to do was come out right and seal it. And nigga, it was to the house.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hit inside the tackle runner. Like that right there.
Handoff to Ingram.
No, that nigga ain't even inside
And
the
that closed
tackle
up
runner.
quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Weak sauce players.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. They find some open field here. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
An exclamation mark, a big word. What would you
Quarterback
do
didn't
with
really
the
like that either. That's why they lost their playoffs.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on, man. Break this. Gotta get some composure with this motherfucking quarterback.
Heading back out onto the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
Sometimes they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving it to more up.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 78 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now.
They did have an update yesterday. I saw it come through.
And this will be a touchback as that sails
you try to switch off like you normally do and let the computer do it?
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
On second down, it's McCoy. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
You see who that is?
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Here's McCoy, and he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
I had a cover 2 on that. That makes no sense at all.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Over the middle here to Brown. And he is into the end zone
because that was a cover 3. That fucking the curl was supposed to be covered by the linebacker.
Yards. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Shit is flugazy. I just don't understand that. I put it in the cover 3 and these niggas not in their zone. I guess because their awareness probably.
So quickly and oftentimes on the move.
Their awareness
like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And they'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, but even with that slant, the fucking linebacker right there, the left outside linebacker is supposed to be. No, that was a cover. That was a cover 3.
Drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
Come on, Fatty, get out the way. Get out the way. That shit is open. Get out the way. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's a man-to-man. Man-to-man. That's helmet on helmet. There you go.
21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Yeah.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Perfect. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Perfect.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
I threw that shit away.
Here as he's taken down. Trent Murphy able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, you got Micah Hyde out
Picked
there.
off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
X3, 218, chop. Hey, orbit.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
It's caught left side by John Brown.
I knew that was that play.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Man open left side is Brown. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I'm set up for that play now, Phil. I hope you know that. We're set up for that play.
56.
We got 8 in the box, too.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Who's going to let this go for the end zone?
What the fuck was the nigga at right there?
Buffalo. Jason Kroom, 47 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Who got ball first? You did, didn't you? Oh, you missed that. Oh, wow. He bounced in.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw it back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. In a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Jackson on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
Come on, man. That nigga is not fucking blocking over there, bro. Take the field goal, bro.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half.
I missed that. Hold on, straight down the middle.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Jackson now. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. On 1st down, Ingram. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
4 sacks,
Trent Murphy. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Just like that.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Throw left side complete. It's Jones. And he's only able to get it up to about the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Who that? Out. 3. General West. Alert. Hey, Charlie.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
6 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
Omaha.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Dancing to his left. And I think the ball's out.
That nigga was torn out of bounds, bro. Oh, my God.
And now look
Appreciate
at
him slowing it down.
That
That was bogus.
He takes it up past the 30-yard line.
That's why I was trying to go out of bounds.
That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
On the counter, here's McCoy. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will extend their lead.
Well, we got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
It means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people and power his way forward.
I can't play with this team.
How's he going to send this away following the score? That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told.
But they have no run game. Like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Wind up and up. My dreams reality, not going back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't
Yo, did y'all beat that shit?
Yeah, we just got for. Guess what?
What?
We had to beat at the end again. We go what happened.
What?
I think somebody shot out of order.
What you mean?
Somebody, you know, when you shoot the computer, you only can shoot until they red. Yeah.
Who was the person that shot out of order?
You don't know?
Yeah. I think I'm done with division, bro.
Hey, you ain't hot shot. Hot shot said he's gonna take a 3-week break.
Well, he's taking a 3-week break.
But then he said he was going away for about 6 hours. It took him 6 hours to complete away.
Today?
In this damn time. It wasn't today. I think it was like 3 days ago.
I told you how you gotta do it, bro. Especially when you got a lot of people in the clan. I'm telling you, you gotta do it like that because it's almost like military. You gotta be coordinated with it. So basically, what I'm saying is, if you got so many people in a clan and you got an objective, right? Your goal is, okay, you want to get everybody through in the clan. You want to get everybody through. So how you got to set it up? You can't fucking set it up where you trying to get everybody in through the raid with 2 or 3 people at the same time and they don't know what's going on. So basically what you got to do is you got to set your A team up. So you know who your A team is. Everybody know what the hell they doing, right? And you rotate one person off of it at a time. Or if you want to do it like how he's trying to do it, you set up 8 people and it's a time frame. From this time to this time, this the 8 people. After that, we rotate 2 or 3 people off. And shit like that, you know what I mean? What the fuck just happened? That shit just kicked me out of the party.
Huh? No.
But you get what I'm saying? You gotta fucking. But you get what I'm saying though? You gotta fucking.
Yeah.
You gotta set a time limit for people. Like if you got, yeah, like if you got a whole bunch of people, like special. So if you got a big clan, right? Because they got their clan. I think it's like what, 50 people?
Mhm.
So if you got a big clan, nigga, you playing with my Panthers, nigga? This nigga here. You just want to play with Cam, that's all. I hate to have to do this to my boys. Sad that I gotta do this to my boys. They paid him off so fucking Peyton Manning can win his last Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. He was the fucking poster child for fucking NFL until Tom Brady took it. But you get what I'm saying, East? You gotta set it up where, cause if you're looking at
the NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready? 50 seconds. Mike. Here we go, D. Anxious.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
this nigga overran the route. He was there for it. Oh, that nigga hurdled over that?
30, 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina.
I never set up for that shit this time. That's all good,
69 yards. And the Panthers
like
are
yesterday,
take a first
we tried to run it,
lead.
and
well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now.
Man.
2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a
then
big
you know I
shot
have to
with
go
your
to
first
bed
one or a
because
probing one, a little
I'm
bit of a
motherfucking
jab.
gotta be
The
to wake
second
at
one was the
be up
payoff.
at
That was the big
5:45.
one that landed.
And then wait towards the end of the
1-2
night.
end zone.
Got a running back now, cuz. True. He has defensive
Mayfield going to
play.
lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb,
His
75 yards. And the Browns are
specialty
within
is
an extra point of tying this
motherfucker
thing
stiff
up.
arm.
That's
So
a
when
great
he stiff arm
response. You give
niggas,
up the first score of
you
the
get
game, but
that-
you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college.
Did you see that shit, East?
Where one of my teammates had
You
said
see
in
that
the
shit,
media
East?
that week, The opposite team will be lucky to cross our goal line.
Yeah,
they crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw.
No, nigga, shut up. Stop talking that wildness.
Talking to me.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
You think they're going to get that?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
What? You think they're going to get past
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Say it's still your motherfucking say.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton airing it out for Olsen. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Returnable here for Callaway. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
I told him, I said, I got a running back now. He said, I got a defense. That nigga came around that corner, stiff up over the
offense now as they get set to take over here. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense.
Oh, wow. Good pick.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receiver.
And he's taken down. Wow. This will be a Brown sack.
Did you know it's a $15,000 scheme
Miles Garrett.
On Fortnite?
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here,
hey,
don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way. Yeah. What else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
He ain't hollow. He play Call of Duty. He still do play Call of Duty.
3rd and long. It's Newton.
He said, my $15,000
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. A run for Nick Chubb. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of his opening quarter. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Yep.
And a pair of rushing
I don't think he's coming in the game, nigga.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from these big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do?
Oh, man.
If this continues, take them all to dinner.
I agree with you with LeBron. I'm the only nigga that be agreeing with you with LeBron.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Coming out of college,
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
20.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
From the 36, Newton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be
nothing out here, East. You watching the game, East?
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. It makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. To throw on 3rd down. Newton out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where you can be more consistent throwing football?
Because you miss those first 2. Get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back even with just 1 throw.
Because when I clicked on them, they fucking made me fucking line straight up. They wouldn't even let me jump. If I would have jumped, I would have picked that. They would have let me jump. That would have been a pickage. Here come the Ryan. Here come the Ryan. Ryan. I'm going to bust this up. I'm going to bust this up right here.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now Newton on first down. Flush to his right. He's got the first down inside the 10.
Look at that nigga. That nigga can't run with the quarter middle running back.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Yeah, he got that one.
Mike. Ready?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Under pressure, down he goes.
You're not seeing a whole lot of blitz,
right? 10. Christian Kirksey in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. This is McCaffrey on the give. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
Tighten up. Great.
They fake the give. Newton.
I knew he was going to go there. Just ain't got nothing else to do. He has nothing.
A 2-yard touchdown run.
And
the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
Because I was going to try to go for that running back.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account.
Yeah, look how long it took you. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to fucking do that drive.
Why don't you have a spy in your defense? Someone who will dance with him and go where he goes. Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown.
You know they did tight end fast. It came from the youth.
78 yards. And the Browns have moved out in front. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Oh, I see how they got that fucking unstoppable force.
What?
The unstoppable force on him.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get us.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He did it on a rope.
You did that because you know you're supposed to get tackle for loss.
But the big part about just watching him throw, it seems almost effortless.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Christian Kirksey picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Hey, this is 2nd year.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Oh, you missed that.
And this one is going to just
this nigga be getting so lucky.
As he gets it to go. And that'll bring him back within 4. So put 3 on the board. A little bit of a hook on the driver that time. Looked a little bit like you, Charles, over the 8th at Windermere.
You know me too well, partner. Except that he got his to hit a tree and kick back into the fairway.
heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in front
I was gone.
I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
Stay in that defense.
To make that gap even bigger.
Stay in that defense.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as
I want you to stay in that
able to get him
defense.
behind the line.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer.
Stay in that defense. Oh, he switched out in the 3-4 now.
Plays in the run game.
Still got it.
Third and long for Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the feet. Looking for Landry.
Come on, Mayfield. All you had to do is put that nigga was beat. That nigga ain't got no arm, cuz. That nigga was beat. The nigga had to slow down for the ball. That nigga was beat.
Yeah, he was beat.
That nigga was beat.
Offense as they get ready to take over here. And after the field goal last time,
I can't look at the
see
game.
what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Let's get this pick
An
back.
offensive
Let's
coach
go.
didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal.
It's caught inside the 25.
That's a flag on me. I should have stopped him from scoring a touchdown there. I knew it was
on the field.
That's
I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Oh.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
He can run for it, and he will. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down. Now, I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Great. Check 53. Hey, I'm coming.
On 2nd and 10, Newton steps away to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Boy, they let him
23
tip
yards
it
to
to
pick up there.
God.
So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Ready? Ready? Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The stop was made by Jannard Avery. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The Panthers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. He may try.
Oh my God. That shit was wide open.
Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
I just told you, he just went to take his meds.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Nigga, he said it.
Down 300 minutes ago.
Listen.
How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Why is he going out of bounds? Turn upfield.
Catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's
like, how much sense does that make? Madden need to fix that. Down, wide open by himself. Why is he going out of bounds? Turn upfield.
DJ Moore. This is taken at the 18. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10.
53, check 53. 53 is the mic.
A final shot before the break. Newton. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Chubb. Pushing his way inside the 40. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good. Yeah. Backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Mayfield now from the 50. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Regular. Check. 59. Hey, pick your game up. Hey, Haywood. 59. Lights 59. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Run. Let's go.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. 7 yards there and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On 2nd and 9. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Fourth down, and on is Greg Joseph for the Browns field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
I just decided to just take the fucking 5-yard penalty and motherfucking.
And that will tie us at 24 all. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
I could have got it, but I'm playing real football.
Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that?
What does that mean? Break up just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going to
just got 130 yards. Telling me I couldn't get 3? Shut up.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
You should have tried his best.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Being chased out left. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
I think a haircut in my eye. Yeah. Oh, shit.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Ready? Check 180. Check 53. I got you. I got you.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Legal man downfield.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
180. 53 is the line. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hogan. 13 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body
I knew
to
he
keep
was
the
running the
defender
ball
away from
with
the
Cam.
football.
That's the only person you can fucking run the ball with.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. 8.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And this is caught. He hits Moore. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Off play action. Newton steps away.
Why the fuck they didn't let me click? I knew you was doing that. Because you asked. I knew he was doing that. Oh my God, this game full of shit.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
You can't play with nobody else but a running quarterback, because that's the only thing you got. Because everything be locked up. Nigga, shut up, nigga.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Mayfield looks to throw.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mayfield down. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Mayfield with it once more. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. Mayfield will make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. From the gun, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
That's pass interference. That's pass interference.
Free safety, Trey Boston there to knock it away. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
You got tank. You got tank. You got gun, gun, gun. Gun, gun, gun. 58, 58 Mike. Pick me up. Here we go. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Great, great. 58, boy. 58, 58.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Forced out to his left. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Now Newton. Rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
20.
Newton's going to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now it's Newton. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Let's go, defense.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. Back to throw. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Mayfield. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready? Look at it. 53, Mike. Hey, watch the ball. Ready?
Throw left side complete. That's Hogan. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And it's incomplete. Broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So that one will be accepted. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
Flag on the play, yeah.
Past the 35 before he's taken down.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
That's supposed to have been a pick right there.
What's that? Ready? I'm coming for you. You mine. Deuce.
Newton. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Olivier Vernon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 21. Play action. It's Newton. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Up to make the tackle, Phillip Gaines.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a fourth down now. Here's Newton. Buying time to his left.
I mean, I have Patane on that too. That's crazy.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
That's all he doing. He just running the ball with Cam. He can't do nothing else. And I missed that tackle right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
And an alley to run. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So a huge gain on the ground here puts him into a wonderful spot. And remember, of course, a touchdown wins it.
And we're in overtime, right? So you have to think defense has been out there for 4 quarters. Might be a little bit tired. The attrition of the game may have led to that long run.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Throwing is Newton. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Oh, I missed the pick. Good play.
Touchdown and a game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special.
I
Not
missed
only
that
did I
pick.
get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted
No, that
4
nigga-
quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I
The
mean,
Panthers are winners here as we say
100 and
so
something,
long
because
from
that's all he ran with. No, nigga, that nigga, he had over 100 or something. No, nigga, he had 100 already before that. Nigga, that's all. Yeah, because that's all you ran with. He had 182 yards. Yeah. No, he had 146 yards.
He threw more than he ran. He ran more than he threw.
Yeah, because all he did was fucking run. Nigga, you ass.
Bro, you ran 184 yards for the quarterback, nigga. Okay. Where the other 130 come from?
No, he only had 58 yards. He only had 48.
$182.
Yeah, but you gotta think about the sacks count, fool. No, that nigga, cause you ass. I would've still had time. I would've still had time.
I got some nigga for you for the I'm gonna go over there, I think, tomorrow.
What?
Some niggas he can play.
You're not up on the series. Yeah, no, you didn't. Nigga, you can't count. Again, he can't count. Again, he can't count. What you been over there drinking that whiskey? Yeah, whatever. I use all different playbooks. You use the same playbook. Knock it off. No, I don't. I use their defense. I don't go to my defense no more. I play with different teams all the time. It's not.
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asked my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. No, I come to bright. I ain't feeling bad with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I got it with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. It's shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't.
Guys, East, why is he still talking? Why is that nigga still talking, East? Don't nobody care. You don't.